Introducing our new hair growth oil. Yes, G&G has done it again. This is our 100% all natural hair growth oil. Yes, it is packed with organic hair growth ingredients to do what? Promote hair growth. Yes, our prices are very affordable, only $15. So yes, tap the link below to order on our website. Yes, get your order in today. G&G Hair Growth Oil.
Hey D, so tell me, let's talk about the hair growth.
All right. I done bought every oil there is, and it didn't help. As soon as I ordered yours, you could see it sprouting.
Good
I didn't have
stuff.
none of this.
There was
right
nothing
here.
up here?
Nothing.
Good stuff.
Nothing at all.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, we have definitely had so many people who have messaged, and I had one lady, she bought 2 small jars, and then she ordered again and ordered 2 large jars, and then the next order was 10 large jars.
Oh wow.
She was like, and I just need enough just to last me. I don't know what's gonna happen with you or if anything go on, so I need to make sure I just got me enough to last me a year or so.
Right. Yeah, it really does help. A lot of you should get some.
Good stuff. Yes. Oh, you guys can talk on the record, it's fine.
Oh, you got to record the whole thing?
No, not the whole thing. Yeah, but I like to get people's testimonies.
Right.
That's what those are. Yeah, those are testimonies. Real life. Let you know exactly what's really going on from the person's mouth. Not just what I said.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a big difference in what I say. And people are like, oh, well, that's her product. So, of course, she's going to say that.
Right.
Yeah, she's going to say it's helped. And, yeah, but when you hear from the clients themselves, then, of course, it's more believable.
Right.
But, yeah, I start all my clients off with, of course, moisturizing their hair with my G&G. And I also do a head and scalp, hair and scalp massage. So once we get it all in, and I definitely massage your hair. And I try to tell people that massaging your hair is super beneficial because it helps stimulate your hair follicles.
Right.
Especially if you have hair loss. So you want to make sure even once you get your hair done, I'll show you how you can just massage your head on top of your crochets, so that way you still stimulate those hair follicles.
How you guys doing?
Hi, how are you?
Alright, you guys alright?
Yes.
Stuff. That's my husband.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Just got married.
Yeah, we just got married. Thank you. Yeah, we just got married, went on our honeymoon. So this is actually my first week back at work.
Oh, okay.
Where y'all go?
We went to Pismo Beach.
Where's that?
That's out toward LA, but it's more on the coast.
Coast of like where the beaches and stuff. Oh, okay.
Oh, it was so much fun. So much fun.
How long did you guys stay out there?
We stayed 5 days.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so we had a good time. I went 4-wheeling on the quads.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Something I never thought I would do. But since it was our honeymoon, it was like,
let me try.
let me go and try. Let me try this out and just check it out and see.
And you liked it?
I did. We had so much fun.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. And just being on the beach is so peaceful. Yeah, so we walked and talked and prayed and just thank God just for having a beautiful wedding. Everything turned out good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So, I am so happy you came, Dee.
Me too.
I am super happy.
You from Oakland?
Yes.
We was raised in Oakland.
Oh, really?
Born in Oakland.
She was born in Oakland, but we
okay.
was raised in Oakland.
So you guys moved? When did you guys move?
Well, we moved to the Valley in 90.
Oh, okay.
So I did my elementary, junior high, and part of high school out there. I went to Castleline.
Oh, okay. Good stuff. Yeah.
We went to Maxwell Park for elementary, and then Bret Hart. I went to Bret Hart for junior high.
Oh, I went to Bret Hart too.
Really?
I did.
Yeah, I went to Bret Hart.
Yep, I went to Bret
Small
Hart
world.
too. Small world, ain't that something? Went to the same junior high school.
Right.
Yep, I sure did. I love Bret Hart. That was one of my favorite schools.
I liked it too.
Yeah. Then I went to Fremont.
I wanted to go to Fremont, but where I lived at, I had to go to Castlemont.
Oh, okay. You wasn't in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, Castlemont was kind of a rowdy school.
Right. Yeah, I had wanted to go to Oakland High. That's where I wanted to go, and I wasn't in that area.
Right.
So it's like, you gotta go to Fremont. Oh man, Fremont wasn't as rowdy as Castlemont, but it was still not one of the best high schools.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The snooty high school was Skyline.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was up more in hills.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yes. I didn't want to go there though.
Oh no.
Yeah. Go up there with all the little snooty
People.
people.
Bougie people.
Yeah. Thinking they better than everybody.
Right. And that's how they act too.
They did. They really did. They sure did. So then you guys moved.
We moved to the Valley, where it's like 20 minutes from LA.
Mm-hmm.
And then as we got older, my brother Noonie moved out there first. Huh? My brother moved to LA to Inglewood.
Oh, okay.
And then years later, I moved. They live in Lancaster.
Oh, okay.
My mom lived in Lancaster. She passed away in 2022.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So they still in Lancaster.
Oh, okay. So how far is Lancaster from Inglewood?
Like an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Not too far.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's good. You guys are not too far from each other.
Right.
Yeah.
And then my other brother's still in the Valley.
Oh, okay.
Him and his family. See, they don't do this in LA.
Oh, okay.
And then you have to come, of course, washed and blow dried, and then they just start. Don't even really grease you. Like, can you put some of this on here?
Gosh. That's like essential. You know what
Right.
I mean? It's just essential that you do at least moisturize the hair and the scalp.
Right.
Yeah, I have so many people that message me from so many different places. Like, please, when can you come out here?
Right.
Yeah, when you coming to Philly? When you coming to Florida?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when can you come to Detroit, to New York? I mean, I get so many messages from people all over the place. They're like, I can't find nobody that do my hair.
Right.
Nobody that, you know, will do it in a style that's not going to take it out.
Exactly.
And that's going to have some kind of compassion with my hair because I only have a little bit left.
Right.
So I'm trying to save what I have left.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah. I was like, man, I wish I could travel to all of these different places. Yeah,
That's
even
too
as close
much.
as Vegas. I
Right.
have a lot of people in Vegas. It's just like it's not a lot of stylists who can do alopecia
Fix your hair,
styles.
right.
That's the problem, and that's why I always say that I don't mind sharing my videos, and I don't mind sharing, you know, the methods and the techniques that I use.
Right.
Because, you know, it's enough money for everybody.
Exactly.
I feel like it's enough money for everybody to go around. Nobody don't have to be stingy, trying to keep their products and their stuff to themselves, and they don't want people to know this and people to know that.
Right.
It's like, girl, come on, each one teach one. Something I can learn from you, something you can learn from me.
Right.
Yeah, let's just help people. Let's do whatever we can to help people. And even this, brushing, people do not brush anymore.
Make sure I brush mine.
Yeah, good. Brush this hair, brush your scalp, brush the areas where you don't have hair, because those areas need attention too. Sometimes people forget, like, oh, well, I don't have no hair there, so
Right.
I'm not going to brush there, or I'm not going to grease there, I'm not going to show that part no attention, because there's nothing there. But no, you need to show that part attention too.
Right.
Hmm.
And as you can see, it'll start growing.
It will.
Hungry? That's what's up. You hungry?
She said she hungry.
She said no. The way her stomach sounds somewhere.
She said one thing and that tummy saying something else. Yeah, and then I have some people who watch my videos or whatever, and then they like, dog, where is she at?
Right.
And then they notice that, hey, she's only an hour away or an hour and a half. They be like, oh,
Let me make my appointment.
yeah, I didn't know you was that close. I was like, oh, well, how close? You was just an hour away, an hour and a half away, or 2 hours away.
Right.
It's like, yeah, that's nothing. I'm coming.
I'm on my way.
Hmm.
How long you been living out here?
I've been living here for 22 years.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
same place right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I started back doing hair, though, in 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, I was working for a company that shut down, and they actually moved to Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
And I wasn't going to
Going to
Mississippi.
Mississippi, right.
I'm like, yeah, well, y'all go head on. I'm going to have to find another profession, but I've always done hair. I
Okay.
used to do hair back when I was like 12 years old. I've always loved doing hair.
Oh, okay.
Braiding, and when extensions first came out,
Mhm.
adding hair in and stuff. I lost my mom too, but she used to love to let me play in her hair.
Uh-huh.
So I used to just come up with styles, and she'd be like, okay, you can try on my head.
Right.
Hmm. So yeah, I've been doing hair for a long time. So after that business shut down,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, first I tried daycare, because I love kids and stuff too. Back then I didn't have any grandkids or anything.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, oh, well, I'll just do daycare, because I used to always want to have a daycare center. Before I left Oakland, I had started one.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I moved out here, I just went to work for that company. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do daycare. And I turned my whole house into a daycare center and started getting them kids in. And they all that patting and that crying and changing diapers. And I was like, this. And you'd be like, okay, what? And they
Not
still
talking,
patting.
right.
Not talking and not saying nothing, but still patting.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I can't
Can't do this, right.
Mm-mm. My husband was like, oh, yes, you are. We done turned this whole house. You done bought all this stuff. It's like, no, I'm not. I can't do this. This is too much. So
And how many kids did you have?
I had like 4,
Uh-huh.
and that was too many. Yeah, I had a license to have 6.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
He was like,
that 4 was enough for me. I was like, no, we can't do the 4.
Right.
So we can't do the 4. You already know we can't do the 6.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, yep, well, I need to go on back to my first love.
And what
That's it.
ages did you have them?
I had like the toddler age.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah, to before they started pre-K. So they
yeah.
were like 1 and 2
years
3,
old.
yeah.
Ooh, you got to. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was hard.
Running everywhere.
Mm-hmm. And I had stuff set up for them to do, like coloring and painting. You know, I didn't want to sit them in front of the
TV, right.
Yeah, so we had little activities, but that was a lot. I was wore out at the end of the day. Yeah.
You're like, I gotta do this again tomorrow.
Yeah, right, exactly. And then the second part of the job is dealing with the parents. So
Right.
that was like, oh gosh, that's a whole nother thing. You know, pick them up on time.
Time.
And,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the pay and my purse got stole, so I can't
Always
pay.
something, huh?
Always something. Your purse got stole.
Well, now you don't have an excuse because you
Yeah.
got Zelle, you got Venmo,
Right? Yeah. See, back then they hadn't even started all
Cash
that.
App, yeah. Purse got stolen, but the next day she come with her purse.
Right, she got a new one now. I'm like, oh, So then that's when I got smart and said, okay, you got to pay at the beginning of the week.
Right.
You don't charge at the end, because now you done did the service and now don't nobody want to pay.
Hey, right.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and then one lady, I had her and her boyfriend, husband, whatever, baby daddy got into it, so she had a restraining order, and
No, just
he
drama.
he came to pick the kids up. Well, I didn't know nothing about the restraining order, so I met them together. They came and enrolled the kids together, so he came to pick them up, so I let them go. So that was an issue. You wasn't supposed to let them go. Well, how was I supposed to know?
You didn't tell me?
You didn't tell me. Oh, I was going to bring the paperwork into you today. Okay, well, that's you a day too late.
Right.
Yeah, when you dropped them off, you did not mention that. Well, I was going to bring them when I got back because I didn't have them this morning when I dropped them off.
But why you still didn't mention it? Why
How
you didn't
was
say
I supposed to know?
Right.
You mad and pissed off at me,
Mm-hmm.
and we going back and forth. Why you let my kids go? And they wouldn't. Well, how am I supposed to know? That's
Right.
their daddy. You came here with them. Yeah. I was like, this is just too much. So here I am feeling bad, and I mean, I'm not gonna argue with somebody over their kids.
Right.
All I could say is I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
And so did she bring them back after that?
She did.
Oh.
She did. But she knew that I didn't know. And
Right.
like I told her, you know, if I would have known, I would not have let your babies go.
Right.
But I didn't know.
And
So,
you didn't say nothing, he didn't say
yeah,
nothing.
exactly. He came to pick them up like normal. They left with him. They was happy. Wasn't like they was crying. Now, you know, that would have been a different story if he came to get them and they was crying and, you know, didn't want to go. Then I might
right.
would have been like, okay, wait a minute.
Right.
Yeah. And he had picked them up before, so it wasn't like, oh, the very first time he's ever came to pick them up.
Mm.
Yeah. So then after that, I had restraining orders that I had to follow and make sure daddy don't come. I'm like, this is just like too much. Let me just go on back to doing hair and get somebody's hair. Yeah, I gotta
Right,
worry
hair
about
and
all
keep
that.
it pushing.
Right. Too much extras.
Okay. So how long did you do that for?
Probably about 4 months.
No, okay.
I was done.
Oh.
After 4 months, that was a lot. And I did have to go through quite a bit as far as making sure the home was safe. You know, they have to come out and inspect and all of that, but it still wasn't worth it.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it at all. Nope.
I don't do kids.
Yeah, it's a lot, especially these days.
Yeah.
These kids is getting, whew, I have grandbabies now, so I definitely wouldn't do it now. I can only keep them so long. And the two youngest one, 2 and 4, when I have both of them together, ooh, that is double trouble.
Right.
Girl, yeah. I know you need a break. I'm gonna give you a break for a couple of days. And
Now
after
it's
that,
time to come get them.
Yeah, then I need a break.
Right.
All right, so you know I specialize in not using glue.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of my specialties too. So you're getting the frontal, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that make it last longer.
Right. And then the glue is just not healthy for our hair anyway. So. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Diana Williams, and Cynthia recommended me to you. I'd like to get my hair done.
Oh yes, I did leave you a text message, Miss Williams. I'm not sure if you received it. I know you wanted to
Go ahead.
I know you wanted to get your hair braided, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, I left you a text message. I wanted to know what style and when did you want to come in so I could check my schedule.
I'd like to come in on the 3rd of October.
Oh, okay. So what I'll do, I'm with the client right now. I'll check my schedule and I'll get back with you on the time and if I have that date open. And if I don't have that date open, I'll let you know what dates I do and if any of them fit your schedule.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sure, no problem. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yes, I am so blessed to do what I do.
And you do it good.
Thank you.
I done watched all your videos.
Oh, good stuff. I appreciate it. Thank you. 'Cause that's a lot of work too.
Mm-hmm.
Putting my videos up and a lot of times I gotta do a lot of editing.
Editing and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of different medications that hair loss is the side effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so having hair loss is no joke, and people is just like, hey, how can I get my hair done?
Mhm.
Most people think it's nothing that, can be done to their hair.
Right.
Mhm.
It's like you got to keep wearing wigs and wigs.
Right.
And, like, I want something different.
I want something different. Yeah, I have one lady, she said, I've been wearing wigs for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
She like, shoot, I'm tired of wearing
Right.
wigs. There ain't no other way I could get my hair done.
Right.
Can I get my hair done some other kind of way than wearing these wigs?
Right.
Yeah, so that gets to be like too much sometimes.
Yeah, and before this part came out, I could, wear it back, like just cover this part.
In a ponytail.
Yeah, wear a
right.
ponytail, but
Mhm.
after this started, I was just like, wow.
Now I really got to deal with just too much.
Right.
Mhm. Yeah, and then with the wigs, even though they're making them a lot lighter than they used to, it still doesn't give your hair the ability to be able to breathe good.
Right.
Yeah. So that gets to be a lot too, just not having your hair like breathable.
Exactly. Do your kids live out here?
Yeah, I have 3.
Oh, okay.
My youngest still stays here, and then my 2 older, still maybe about 20 minutes away in Stockton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not too far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my oldest son.
Exactly.
Yep. He's like, call him.
Right.
That's who I trust. I know he gonna take good care of me.
Right.
He gonna let me know if something wrong or something ain't wrong.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey.
All right, D, here we go. You can look in this mirror and then you can look in the big
okay.
mirror back here.
All right.
And it's versatile. When you sit back down, I'll show you all the different ways.
Okay.
that you
Okay.
can,
I like this.
good stuff. You can flip it.
Flip it and
wear
put it in a
in
ponytail.
Yep.
Okay.
Get it up off your neck if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
All that good stuff.
All right.
Nice and full.
Yes. And look like
And
my
we
hair.
used, right, looks nice and natural.
Right.
That's what we want, to look natural as possible.
Right.
Yes.
All right.
So we didn't use all those. We just used like, I think 8 packs.
Oh, okay.
9 packs or something like that. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So hold that mirror and then I'll show you
Okay.
you can versatile it. So, well, that's one part.
Okay.
But you can also just kind of move the parts
Parts
around.
over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, so there. You can go down as low as to right here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
And then the same thing the other
Side.
way. Mm-hmm. Yep, so you can just keep
Doing it over. Okay.
Yep, you can keep moving them over. And then the same thing, I think, on this side, and go down as low as it is. Right there.
Okay.
And then, of course, you can wear it to the back, too.
Okay.
And pull it back. And then, back here, you can pull this up, too.
Oh, okay.
I have to show you from the back, but you can hold this up. I don't know if you can see in that mirror or back there.
Oh, yeah, I can see. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you
Oh,
can
okay.
pull it up.
And pull it
It's nice
up.
and full.
Then I could do half up, half down. Okay.
Yeah, it's so versatile. You can do
I
a lot
appreciate you.
You can do a lot
Man.
of stuff and just pull that on up into a ponytail.
Okay.
Get you a thick
Ponytail holder.
Yep.
Okay.
Just hold it up. But it is definitely
I really like this.
good stuff. I'm
Yes.
glad you liked it. You came all the way from
All the
where?
way to Inglewood.
Inglewood.
All
I
right.
was so juiced. I was like, oh my God, I get the client from Inglewood.
Oh, yeah, I can push it back like that. Okay.
Yep, you can wear it a lot of different ways. Like you say, half up,
Half down.
And even on the side, you can pull all this
All
up.
that up. Okay.
Yep. And then with your baby hairs, I just use a little gel. I'll show you the gel that I use.
Okay.
You probably didn't seen it before, but anyway, I'll show you that. Yep, so you can pull
Okay,
all that up.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
What you want to do is real versatile.
Okay.
You gotta worry about nothing slipping and
Slipping and
sliding,
sliding.
and falling
Right.
off, or none of that.
Because I'm out. So the girl that usually does my weave, she does my weaves good. But I had her do some crochet braids for when I went to Hawaii. Oh my God. I had bought the cap. And she just sewed it. I think she just sewed the back. So she put it on. It was fine. Then the cap slid like back right here with the crochet. So I had to wear bands on my head the whole time I'm in Hawaii.
To keep it from moving.
Keep it from moving. I was so.
Man,
And if I'd have thought about it, I should have just got a curly weave. And didn't have to worry about it.
Didn't have to
Yeah.
worry about it, right.
Okay.
Yep, so you can just fix it how you want to fix it.
All
It's
righty.
all good.
Well, thank you very much.
You are so welcome.
I really, really like it.
Good, good. I'm glad you do. This is
Yes.
a nice length too.
Yeah, I don't like. I don't like long.
Yeah,
long.
not too long and not too short.
I think this is
long enough
14.
where you could still pull it
Pull it
back,
up, right.
and pull it up and stuff.
Okay.
14.
I think it's a 14 or 16. One of them.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
go no longer than 16.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a perfect length. Not too long and not too short.
Short, right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well,
good
thank you
stuff.
very much.
You are so
I
welcome.
appreciate
Thank
you. Use the bathroom one more time.
Okay.
We about to head on back to
Right.
Inglewood.
Back to Inglewood.